Can you get coconuts here? Can you get coconut here? Yes, you can. I was sitting down for a meal. So true story, I first went to the vegan place, but I think they've closed, maybe because it's Chinese New Year, I don't know. I need to ask this lady who owns the place, when do you close? Because this vegan place in Bangkok, it's amazing. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about this vegan place. I am here to talk about coconuts, my friends. Baby coconuts. Coconuts with coconut juice inside. Now, I don't want to do a mukbang, but if you want to know, can you buy coconuts here? The answer is yes, you can. I bought 2 of these small baby coconuts. These vans drive around on the quieter streets and then they just park and then they play a loudspeaker going on and sing something like, get your coconuts, 10 baht each, 10 baht each, 10 baht. That's like 25 pence. A few more cents depending on which dollar you use. I mean, New Zealand and Canadian are worth a bit more. Anyway, the point is, I got these coconuts. And that's what I'm talking to you about today. I am talking to you about coconuts. I'm talking to you about, so with these coconuts, they essentially, sorry for this rattling. With these coconuts, they've got a wee hole in the top, but not all the way through, so the water doesn't come off. So I opened it up and I was like, oh my gosh, there's all this water inside. And then I got the top of it, see if I can get it out. And then I used the top as a kind of spoon to scrape out the bits inside. But now I'm home and I've got an actual spoon, which is even better. And I can get more of this sweet flesh. It's like, I asked the guy, if I put it in the fridge, how long will it last? They said 2 days. So basically, I'm having mainly coconuts for the next couple of days because coconuts are blimmin' awesome. I mean, look at that. That's pure fresh coconut. I got like 8 coconuts for £2. I cannot honestly. Now, this is a good price for coconuts, even in Thailand. I will say, like, going back to these vans, they drive around and then they make the noise and then there's loudspeaker and it plays over and over again. I could see how it gets kind of annoying for some people. It gets annoying if you're trying to sleep. But generally, it's a viable marketing strategy. Go to where the people are. You're only selling one thing, but you're selling it in bulk. In this case, they were selling baby coconuts. Now, I did not realize, like when I was buying 2 of them for 20 baht, that's like 50 pence. I can afford to take a gamble on 50p. Even if it was rubbish, I would have been okay with it. But instead, this might be the freshest coconuts I've ever had. Like, I mean, I can't imagine anything in the UK being half as fresh as this with, like, just, I opened it up and then the water came spilling it out and then, so gosh darn good. This is the kind of thing that, like, if you took it to the UK, they'd probably, like, I don't know, cut off the bottom, do some crafting with it, maybe make it into a little candle holder or something. Anyway, I have some bad news about these coconuts. These coconuts, I knocked them to the ground. Now, this is what it originally looks like. This little crack, which is not quite big enough for stuff to go seeping in. So this one's okay, you see? No water coming out. You just give it a jolt and then you can get all that water without any tools beyond your hand. This one has the water come out here. Let's... Oh. Oh, interesting. That does look a wee bit precarious. Oh. Oh my gosh, look at that wee bit of pink coconut. Do you see that? Do you see that pinkness just in there? Oh my gosh. This is amazing. And like again, it's cracked perfectly so that no water comes out. Like, how do they do it? I guess with machines. I'm like, again, another ripe baby coconut for the consumption later on. This one, is anything coming out here? No, although that does look a wee bit precarious as well. And this one, like, they've all been kind of chopped in a slightly different way. But yeah, I don't think it's actually opened, even though they did fall off my bike. So what I'm going to do is I am going to have a second coconut. Because, you know, some people might say, like, Bez, one coconut per day, that's enough. But no, you don't get to tell me how much coconut to have. So here's the first coconuts I had, very delicious. And now, let's see if I can open this one without any water spilling. How do I get you to see it? Let's do it that way. Oh, oh my gosh, can you see that? The flesh is, oh wow, that's amazing. Like, the flesh is kind of actually coming off and there's a little hole. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. I don't want to, if I had a straw, I could do this in a much more elegant way. You can see there's a hole, and like if you poke down, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this in an elegant way. So I guess I'm going to be inelegant. Like, I'm just comparing this to like coconut water in a bottle. I don't know, like, it tastes more alive. Like, there's sugar, but it doesn't taste preserved or anything. It's got like this thick, delicious gooiness. I mean, I'm sure this is super sugary and bad for me, but man, I am enjoying devouring this coconut. This coconut is literally, it's, I mean, I'm sure I've said this like 3 times this year. Like the rank of food that I've been having this year has just been going higher and higher. So like this coconut, 10 baht, what a bargain. And that's the thing, you've got to watch out for these vans. Sweet, slightly viscous, very sugary. I'm sure there's like an insane amount of natural sugars. It's got like a hint of sourness, maybe, kind of umami, but I don't think there's any salty or. And oh my gosh, like there is like, I don't know if you can see, but the water's still there. Like, I think I should have gotten a straw. Maybe I will buy a straw. Like, maybe I'll. Metal straws are a pain in the neck to wash through. And I don't want single-use plastics. I think, you know what I'm going to do? This is not a experience to be ladylike about. This is something to just go, I mean, and you've got to scrape it with your teeth or scrape it with your spoon. I mean, that is just the softest, nicest, like, I don't know if you've had like fake cheese that's like, or coconut milk. Like this coconut, like this could for me replace cheese anytime. Like this baby coconut, I could imagine this on pasta, on, I don't know, just like in the fridge, nibbling on it. And this baby coconut is so blooming good. Like I am a coconut convert. I mean, when I was in the UK, I was like, coconut, it's all right. This might be the first fresh coconuts I've had, certainly for quite a few years. Not can't think of a time when I've had fresh coconut before. Makes such a difference. Mmm. Mmm. Oh my gosh. It's like this sudden burst of flavor rushing between my lips and then all over my tongue and my taste buds and then going down. This, I don't see it going much higher than this. Like, I've had some amazing insects. I've had some, like, mediocre baked goods, but I've had some really good baked goods as well. Like, there's this shop and I've, like, tasted loads of new stuff. But this coconut, for me, is the best thing I can imagine. I can't imagine it getting better. Mm. Now, I've just got these 8 other coconuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no. 6 coconuts. I've only got 6 coconuts. I've only got 6 coconuts. Why didn't I buy more? It was 10 Thai baht. It was 10 Thai baht. It was 10 Thai baht. This thing is wrong. Oh. It's 25 pence. 25 UK pence for a sweet baby coconut. And like 25 Thai baht would be about 62 and a half pence. And that would still be pretty cheap. But I want to say that I love this coconut. And then I'm going to go. Bye-bye. 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 This is a goodbye song. Do-do-do. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. This is the end of the show. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And now it's time to go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. This is a goodbye song. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. This is the end of the show. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Now it's time to go. Bye-bye.